Hello everyone and Happy New Year from the Fulton County Library System. We have lots of really wonderful things coming your way in the new year, but today we're going to throw it back to when we featured Elizabeth Webster and the Court of Uncommon Pleas by William Lashner. All right, enjoy. Hi there! Welcome to this week's installment of Fulton County Library System's book stream for tweens. My name is Abby. I'm the Youth Services Librarian at the Buckhead branch. Today we will discuss my new favorite book, Elizabeth Webster and the Court of Uncommon Pleas by William Lashner. I want to share this book with you for a couple reasons. One, it made me laugh immediately and immediately established Elizabeth, our heroine, as clever, funny, and just a little sarcastic. Can anyone guess my second reason? Let's see. Imagine my glasses are off. So I'm going to read the first chapter, which introduces the character pretty nicely. So here we go. Chapter 1, The Jungle. Sometimes it feels like a cold breath against the back of your neck. Sometimes it shakes you awake in the middle of the night. One day you're all la-di-da, thinking you've got life figured out, and the next day you're racing down a grassy hill in the dark, being chased by your own screams, because you know what is out there. And what is out there is terrifying, and it is calling your name. Welcome to my world. My name is Elizabeth Webster, and my story, like every mystifying and horror-filled story in the whole of human history, begins in a middle school cafeteria. See me there gripping my tray, black hair falling over my eyes. Among the tables of gazelles and rhinos, I am the lost meerkat, trying to find a sheltered place to sit so I won't get gored. Lunch at my school is like a program on Animal Planet. Wild beasts of suburban Philadelphia. Lizzie! In the middle of the jungle, I spied Natalie Delgado, waving me forward like a gym teacher, encouraging me to run faster, jump higher. Lizzie, over here! The louder she called my name, the more kids swiveled their heads, and the more I wanted to disappear. Natalie had been my best friend since the first day of kindergarten. We had bonded over coloring books and the taste of glue. A seat beside her was normally a safe enough spot, but Natalie was sitting with the Frayden twins, two sixth graders who were as annoying as a cloud of gnats. Charlie was short and blonde with large front teeth, wearing a red plaid shirt. Doug was short and blonde with large front teeth, wearing a blue plaid shirt. They looked like a pair of chipmunks dressed for a rodeo. I glanced around quickly to see if there was anywhere else. Come on, Lizzie, I saved a place for you. I took one last look for a rock or something to hide behind and eat my gruel in peace before heading over to Natalie. Just as I was slipping between two rows of tables to the open spot, I tripped over a chair leg, rattling my silverware and spilling my apple juice. Squeak, squeak, someone shouted out, followed by a chorus of laughter. Ha ha, we were such a happy bunch of comedians at Willing Middle School West. So here's the sad story about that. For the winter concert last year, I was given a clarinet solo that ended with an epic squeak that froze the entire orchestra in shock. In the suddenly silent auditorium, you could hear the mice chewing on our shoelaces. Such fun. Now, with the laughter still ringing in my ears, I hurried over and dropped into the chair next to Natalie. Nice landing, said one of the Fraydens in that grating, freighted voice, like a cross between an air horn and a bumblebee. Be quiet, Doug, said Natalie. Hey, Lizzie, the twins were just trying to get me to join debate club. I picked at my macaroni and cheese on my plate, which looked suspiciously like chunks of rubber hose in a yellow industrial sludge. Both of you guys should join, said Charlie. Pass, said Natalie. But we have so much fun, said Doug. We laugh and laugh. Have you ever noticed that when you guys laugh, you sound like hyenas? Said Natalie. How do hyenas sound? Say something amusing, Lizzie. Something amusing, I said. The boys snorted. Like that, Natalie said. The Freydens were smart and cheerful and beyond my comprehension. First off, they seemed to like everyone, which made no sense to me since I pretty much knew everyone they knew, and I barely liked anyone. They were also always so excited about the most boring things, such as debate club. If instead of a debate club, there had been a silent club, I would have been right on it. When the mood struck, I could out-silent a rock. But the thought of standing around arguing about something with other people who were arguing back and doing it on purpose, for fun, just seemed wrong. Like if someone told me she had joined the Falling Off the Roof Club. I mean, if it wasn't for the broken arms. What do you debate about? I asked. It doesn't really matter, said Charlie. You don't pick your topic or your side. It's all in how you argue. That sounds like dinner at my house, said Natalie. What about you, Elizabeth? Said Charlie. We could use some brains on the team. Obviously, said Natalie. You mean you want me to stand in front of a bunch of people I don't know, I said, and argue for something I don't care about. Exactly. You see this fork? I said, holding up a piece of silverware spearing a drippy piece of yellow macaroni. I'd rather stick it in my eye. Better yet, stick it in Charlie's eye, said Natalie. We need that aggressiveness, Elizabeth, said Doug. You're a natural. I have got to find something to do after school, said Natalie. Even debate would be better than going home on the early bus. I was thinking of trying out for cheerleading in the spring. You want to do it with me, Lizzie? Give me an N, I said. Give me an O. But they give us pom-poms, said Natalie. Who doesn't like... She stopped talking and lifted her head before saying in a soft whisper, Yikes alive. And there, right there in Natalie's breathless little eep, was the beginning of everything. All right, so that is the first chapter. That was a lot of fun to read out loud. I think this book is perfect for anyone, interested in pursuing law as a career or debate team, or even someone who's just a teensy bit into ghosts. But I don't want to spoil anything, so you'll just have to wait and see what happens. I will say that the cover is very telling. But all right, that's all I have for you today. Make sure you tune in tomorrow while we talk all about the author, Mr. William Lashner, and make sure you send in some fan art to the email address in the description. You see it? Good. And it can be any fan art from any universe. It doesn't just have to be for this book. I'm really excited to see what you guys send in. But I'll also remind everyone that some of our branches are open for curbside service. So head on over to fulcolibrary.org to learn how to place a hold on all those wonderful books you want to read and then pick them up. Yay! So remember to like, subscribe, and I will see you next time. All right, have a great day.